Hey everyone, it's Mike. I'm back. Gonna do a vinyl finds video today. Get caught up on things that I've gotten purchased in the past few, I guess, couple months. Things I've gotten as gifts as well for Valentine's Day. I got a couple of records. And let's see. So to get caught up on things, I went to a concert the other night, Wednesday night, Valentine's Day. Ween, the band Ween out of New Hope, Pennsylvania. Went and saw them for the, I don't know, seventh or eighth time I've seen them. Lately they haven't been really playing, they haven't come out to Phoenix in a long time. They usually play like Red Rocks in Colorado. It's about as close as they come, or they play Vegas, but they haven't made it down to Phoenix in quite a while, so I was really happy to finally go see them again after many, many, many years of not seeing them. And they always put on a great show, great live band. And took Courtney with me. It was her first Ween show. It's quite an interesting experience for her. She's been getting into the music though. I made her like a playlist on Spotify, and they played quite a few of the songs on my playlist, so I guessed right. It was the first show on their current tour, so I didn't have a set list to go off of to kind of guess what they'd be playing, and there were quite a few surprises there, and a lot of jam sessions in the middle of the show that went into some weird, crazy places. Band's excellent. I mean, they've been playing together for so long, and they're just professionals, just consummate professional musicians, and just really amazing. Dean Ween is one of the most underrated guitarists in the music world. He's just awesome. He's just so amazing to listen to, and he did not disappoint on this show at all. And Gene Ween, the singer, he sounds great as well. He's able to do his kind of falsetto that he does sometimes, and his voice was just right on point. So it was a really great show. And since it was Valentine's Day, I just kind of, I'm like, I don't know what I'm waiting for. I should have done this a while back, but I was just waiting for like the right time and a nice occasion to do this. So I asked Courtney to marry me on Valentine's night. We were at the Ween show and waiting for Ween to come on and just hanging out, talking, and I just popped the question. I had the ring with me. And so we're engaged and just couldn't be happier. And so yeah, that's what's going on in Mike world. Let's see. So let's talk about music. Let's talk about records. So for Valentine's Day, I got a couple of things. The very first thing I'm going to show, Courtney got me, and then the very last thing I'm going to show is what Courtney got me for Valentine's Day. So this was something on my wish list. It's Slowdive's first album. This is a reissue on Music on Vinyl, originally on Creation Records. Slowdive is one of the original shoegazy kind of bands out of the early 90s. I remember buying this on CD when it came out, and I was heavily into My Bloody Valentine at the time, and I always felt like this album kind of was disappointing, like for all the shoegaze that was coming out at the time. But now that I'm listening to it with my old man ears, which I can hear just fine, but my sensibilities are different. It just sounds so much better to me. Same with Souvlaki. I didn't really care for either of those albums, and I kind of just put Slowdive on the side as far as like shoegaze music I would listen to. But after their last two albums that they released, which are their best two albums, I've gone back and revisited this album, this first album, and also Souvlaki, and they're really amazing records, both of them. Obviously, Neil and Rachel's voices sound a lot different than they did back in the day. Other than that, the music is just incredibly awesome, and I'm really happy to have this. We're going to go see them towards the end of April here at the Van Buren where I just saw Ween, and Courtney just thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and get this on vinyl so we could listen to it and get geared up for the show. So this is what the back of the cover looks like. Yeah, really nice. Pressing sounds fantastic. the inner sleeve here. And then the label's just black vinyl. The label there's got the Creation logo and Music on Vinyl on there as well. Really nice, 180 gram vinyl or whatever. So that was my first of the Valentine's gifts that I received. Next record, the rest of this stuff until the very end is just going to be various things that I purchased myself. This is Modern Cosmology. This is a side project by the singer from Stereolab, my favorite band, Laetitia Sadier. This is a side project of hers, Modern Cosmology, and this record is called Summer Long. It's a 10-inch 4-song EP. Limited to 1,000 copies. I got copy number 747. Really nice. I love 10 inches. I just think that they're so cool. I wish that bands would put out more 10 inches. I like collecting them. The inner sleeve looks like so. Really nice with the lyrics on the back. And as far as the music goes, it's on this kind of milky, clear vinyl. As far as the music goes, it really just falls in line with a lot of Laetitia's solo material that she's been putting out. Now that Stereolab's not really putting out new music right now, they're just reissuing their catalog on a periodic basis. But she's been just really creating a lot of great music. She's got a solo album under her name that comes out on the 23rd, so next week. And I'm going to go see her play at the Rebel Lounge here in Phoenix on the 2nd of April. And yeah, just really excited everything that's happening with her, and really excited to get to go see her solo. I've seen Stereolab a bunch of times live, but I've never seen her perform solo. So it's going to be really cool. Interested to see what kind of which song she's going to perform. And taking Courtney with me, she's also a big fan of Stereolab, so this will be her first live experience with any members of Stereolab, so that's just going to be awesome. So yeah, so I got that. The next record, Modern Cosmology also has like a 6-song like LP, and I think it's on blue vinyl, pretty rare, and I've been able to find a copy of that. I might just get it on black vinyl, but I don't have that yet, but I'm working on it. So Mike, PC31, the vinyl policeman out there in the UK, he's been showing these records, these Modern Cosmology records, and he's been the inspiration for me to go out and finally get these on vinyl. So thanks, Mike, for pushing me to finally get around to getting the Modern Cosmology stuff. Let's see, so the next one, this is classic Kate Bush, The Whole Story. It's a best of compilation, music from her first 5 albums. Came out in 1986. This is an original on EMI. I remember getting this back when I was in college. I was a freshman and just getting into Kate Bush. I had, a friend of mine had always played The Hounds of Love in her car, and I love that album. And so when this came out, she also released the single from this was Wuthering Heights, like a new vocal. She re-recorded the vocals for Wuthering Heights, and I love it even more than the original. So that's on here. And then it also has a song called Experiment 4, which was never before released. It was first released on this as just like a bonus single. And then the rest of the songs are songs from her first 5 albums. Really fantastic compilation. Here's what the back looks like. It's a gatefold. It's got just liner notes and pictures of her from her various albums and all the singles and whatnot along the bottom here. Yeah, so I used to have this. I'm pretty sure I had it on vinyl, and then I sold it off way back when. So now I have it back in my collection. There's the EMI label. I also had, now this I did keep. I had this single back when The Whole Story came out. This is the Experiment 4 single, 12-inch single. And on the B-side, it's got the Wuthering Heights with the new vocal. And it's also got a B-side called December Will Be Magic Again, which is a fantastic Kate Bush song as well. So I did keep this 12-inch single, but I did sell back the whole story. So glad to have that back in my collection. Sounds great too. This next one, I showed this on my last Final Finds video. 4 Calendar Cafe by the Cocteau Twins, their second to last album, originally released on Fontana Records. They reissued it on 4AD. So now I have a 4AD copy. It's been remastered recently by Robin Guthrie, the guitarist for the Cocteau Twins. Sounds fantastic. So that came in first, and then later on I got the Milk and Kisses reissue. This is my RSD reissue that I bought a few years ago. It's a 2-record set on white vinyl. It's got bonus songs from some of their singles that were released at the time that this album came out. Here's the white vinyl from my RSD reissue, and here is the 4AD reissue that just came in. So it says it's on 4AD Records, this version. This has also been remastered by Robin Guthrie. That last RSD was a gatefold, and this version has just a printed inner sleeve. And it sounds amazing. It sounds so freaking good. I listened to the RSD version of this Milk and Kisses album. This is their last album. And it sounded better than I remembered it. I remember when I first bought it and I listened to it, it didn't sound too great, but it could have been some stereo issues I was having or something, because both of them actually sound really good, but the new remaster is just, I don't know, it's just fantastic. If you get a chance and you don't have that album, get the new 4AD remaster or reissue. It sounds amazing. One thing I will note, if you listen to this new remaster on Spotify, one of the songs, Half Gifts, there's a glitch. There's something wrong with the digital recording that they're using on Spotify, and there's like this really screeching, loud, metallic kind of noise during that song, Half Gifts. So just be forewarned if you're listening to it on Spotify. It's not your car radio. It's not anything. Don't get in a car accident. It's just some glitch or whatever in the Spotify version of that song. So you've been warned. Next. So my son is actually getting into music. I've got him a Spotify account, and he listens to music. He makes playlists for himself and stuff. But there's one band. We were shopping for birthday presents because his birthday's in a week, and he wanted this T-shirt of this band. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were into that band. He's like, yeah, I really like this one song. And so I, like a week or so later, I was in my local record store, and they had a used copy of this record. So I went ahead and grabbed it so that it'd be like his first record. And it's this debut album by Gorillaz, the virtual band that was created by Damon Albarn from Blur. Really cool album. I really don't know much about Gorillaz. I don't really listen to them, even though I love Blur. I'm a really big fan of Blur, especially like their first 6 albums. But this is really different, and I don't mind it. The song Clint Eastwood I had heard before. That's the song that my son really loves. But the rest of the album, well, we haven't listened to sides or the second record. We listened to the first record front and back already on my record player. So I want to like sit down and listen to the rest of the album with him. These are the inner sleeves. So he keeps this record in his room. It's not part of my collection. So yeah, it's his first vinyl record. Got to start somewhere, and he's into Gorillaz, and I'm trying to get him to listen to some Blur, so he'll recognize the voice, and maybe he'll become a Blur fan too. Who knows? So that would be an awesome thing to happen. So yeah, that came out in 2001. I'm not sure. It could be a repress. I'm not really sure if it's an original or repress, but I got it used for really cheap. So these next two, my last two, I wanted to show, I got the autobiography by Geddy Lee. I'm a big Rush fan, so I do have this. I haven't started reading it yet, but we'll get around to it. It's got a lot of really amazing pictures in here, and just talks about his whole life, and especially about his life being the lead singer, bassist for Rush. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. So speaking of that, I've picked up a couple more box sets. This is the Hemispheres 40th anniversary, 1978, I believe this. Yeah, 1978 this came out. So around 2018 is when they released this box set. It's not like a super deluxe with all kinds of trinkets and DVDs and CDs or anything. It's just a vinyl box set version. It's kind of a paper pocket sleeve here. And it comes with, I think, just three vinyl records. So this is this is a reissue of the Hemispheres. I just wanted to show it as a comparison. And this is the Hemispheres that came in this box set. So they kind of retooled the artwork on the front of the album, which I think is really cool. The logo's a lot bigger. And then the back, they also, redid that. Hugh Syme, the artist that works on their album covers, he went back and redid the artwork for this. This used to be like I believe it was like a dark blue, like a navy blue, just plain background with like lyrics and stuff. And instead, this has the photos that originally appeared on the original, but this whole background is all new artwork. So it came with this remastered version of the album, and then it also came, this is the labels on the new remastered album, and then it came with this double live album. It's them live in, I think, England, and they say that that part of this is live in Arizona too. I'm not sure. I think somewhere I heard that it wasn't really recorded in Arizona. Pink Pop Festival, actually, that's where this is. Most of this was recorded at the Pink Pop Festival, which I believe is in the Netherlands, I think. I should have researched that. So here's the inside of the gatefold, and there's the list of the song, the track listing. So the last part is 2112, the entire song recorded, it says, in Arizona, and then the rest of the songs were recorded. It sounds great too. I've listened to this on Spotify already. I haven't listened to it on vinyl yet, but it's really cool. I love Rush live. Is just even better than their studio recordings, if you ask me. They're just such a fantastic live band, and really happy to have this gift set. It was an anniversary present from work. They gave me a gift card for Amazon, so I ordered this gift set with that gift card. So pretty awesome. The last thing I got, it came with this booklet too, sorry. And it's got all kinds of photos and new artwork from Hugh Syme, just like he does on all these 40th anniversary. There's Alex with his skin knees playing the guitar there, and it's pretty awesome. So very happy to have that. And then the last thing is the other Valentine's present that I got from Courtney, another box set. This is Clockwork Angels live. I started seeing, I wasn't able to see Rush live when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to. My older sister never was interested in going to live concerts, so my mother just built up in her head that I'm not going to let my son go to the concerts, even though he really wants to go to concerts, and I wasn't allowed to go. So back in like Signals and Grace Under Pressure, I could have gone. All my friends went, but I had a ride to go, but I couldn't go because whatever, I was going to get I don't know, addicted to marijuana or something. I don't know, some god-awful thing would happen to me. So, but then I started, and then I kind of drifted away from Rush when they started doing their 80s synthesizer kind of stuff. But then they came to play in Phoenix for the Test for Echo tour. And I'm like, damn it, I'm going to go see them in concert once and for all. So I did. And then I started seeing them every single concert tour available after Test for Echo. and but this one I missed. I was living in Raleigh at the time. I saw them in Raleigh for the Snakes and Arrows tour at the Walnut Creek Pavilion in Raleigh, North Carolina. But when they came for this tour, they didn't play Raleigh. They played in Greensboro, which was a couple hours away, I think, and just couldn't make it. Just didn't make it happen. So now I have this recording on vinyl. It's a 5-record set. Let's see, it comes with a download code. There's my little hype sticker that I kept. It comes with this little booklet, not much in the booklet, it's just some pictures and stuff from the concert. And yeah, song listing, track listing, that kind of thing. And then inside the box is just 5 records in these black polyline sleeves. And then on the 5th record, like it only has 9 sides, and on the 10th side, it's got an etching. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this. You can see these like symbols are etched into the vinyl on the 10th side, and these symbols you'll see on the artwork for the Clockwork Angels album, and on here you'll see these symbols here. That's what's on the etching. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to listening to that. I've heard it before. I've listened to it before. I think I have the CD. Oh, I have the DVD is what I have. I have the DVD of this. And I think it came with a CD copy as well in the DVD, but I didn't have the vinyl. So I'm still going to be collecting Rush live vinyl. I still need to get like Rush in Rio and the Time Machine, the Moving Pictures anniversary tour. I want to get that on vinyl as well. But anyway, that's it. That's my vinyl finds. I think next one up, I'm going to do a CD box set video. I'm going to show every single CD box set that I have, and kind of just a little show and tell. And I've been doing these flip videos where I've been going through my collection and showing records where I like have one band where I have like a bunch of their records, and I'll play like a song to go along with it. And I got this idea. It's been around for a long time or whatever, but Chris Prophy has been doing it. And I've just been watching his videos, and also JC has been doing it as well. So I've been watching their channels, and they've been doing flip videos for records and CDs, and I've been copying off of them. So, but it's been really good. It's gotten a really good response from a lot of people, and I really appreciate that. And I'll keep doing them as long as I have enough records to do a flip video. I think I need like at least like 5 or 6 of one band. Anything less than that, and it's just a really quick, short video. So I think I still have a few bands left. I think I got Bauhaus I still need to do. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope I do too. And I will see you all in my next video. This is my Ween concert shirt. I got the most hideous one. Tie-dye with the Mollusk album cover on it. I love the Mollusk album. And some of their shirts were just not really grabbing me, but we got the 2 best shirts, so I'll wear the other one on another video. But I'm digging my Mollusk, my hideous Mollusk t-shirt on tie-dye. It's pretty wild. So anyway, check out Ween if you don't know Ween. They're a lot of fun. And thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.